Okay, comparing the cheap $30 Austar controller, Austar AX5S, to my tried and true Sanwa MT4. Alright, I know this is a 8-year-old radio, but it's still fast for me. So this is around $200, and this is $30. And the most important thing is response. So forget ergonomics for now. I want to see the response of the steering. So this is using identical servos, but this one is using the Austar receiver, and that's the speed of it. Versus this one, same servo, running my high-end, mid-range radio. Which one is faster? Alright, without benefit of slow motion, I think there is a slight it's not bad. The cheap radio is kind of keeping up. Right? Not bad for a cheap radio, actually. There is delay. I mean, compared to my what do you think, guys? I think there's a small difference. Yeah, this radio is making this servo go a little faster than this one. But yeah, it's not so noticeable. It's pretty good for a cheap radio control. Alright, and yeah, I think it's a good buy. Good enough to buy if you want to just play around. You're looking for a cheap radio. It's the AX5S Austar. I've already tried this on the track with my old video of the 414. Just look for it and you'll see how it performs. It's okay on a 1/10 scale track. No signal issues so far. The only thing I notice is it lacks certain things. So here you have basic trim setting on the throttle, steering, and more or less that's it. You have the steering rate, the steering trim, to adjust the center. You have the throttle rate and the steering rate. How hard you oh. Okay. Nonsense. Come on. I'm an amateur. I pressed the gas. Should be the steering. So this one is, at least the throttle works. All right. So this is the rate. If I turn this down, it will turn the steering down, meaning less steering. more steering angle. All right, and then here you would have just steering normal reverse direction, the same. And then I don't know this throttle limit, low, medium, high. Just put it in high, more power, right? And that's it. It runs 4 AA batteries, I believe. Uh, Feeling in the hands is not as good as this one, but yeah, I'm not complaining. For 30 bucks, I would buy it again. All right. So that's my cheap radio, Austar. It's good enough. I like it. Tried it. You know, if you're on a budget, give the Austar a try. Don't expect it to be the same as, you know, the high-end radios, but to get you around, you know, if you're just bashing, you know, I've run it, you know, for touring cars. It's pretty. It's honestly, I don't know. It's not going to be competitive. If you're racing, you need a better radio, but for playing, practicing, for kids, it's good. All right. So thank you for watching. Just another cheap, some of the new, you know, just another cheap equipment that, you know, remove the excuse of not being able to get into the hobby. The hobby is too expensive. No, there are cheap stuffs around. So I have this cheap controller. Then I did a review on a cheap $10 servo, which is what's installed. So the servos here are only $10 each. All right, and it's not bad, right? You can see that it's pretty good. The response is pretty good. So $10 servo with a $30 radio control, and that's how fast it was. You know, it's not so bad. Yeah, it's good, pretty good. All right, thank you. Bye bye.